Hello, I'm Tim Durham with Durham's Bee Farm, and this video basically is self-serving. Y'all know how I enjoy putting a little funny on the back of each beekeeping video I make. Well, I have started a new channel and I don't have all of them on there at all. But I'm putting all my funnies just on that channel only. So if people want to go there and enjoy it, fine. It's a fun thing for me. So down below in my description, I have the link of that channel, and you go down there and click on that link, and then you can see my videos. Now, here's the part about the self-serving. If you go there and you click on a video, right underneath that video is there's a I like and don't like. If you will click on the I like, that will help me. I understand that you have to have a certain amount of I likes before they give you a blue ribbon or something like that. So anyway, it will probably take me several days before I get all of the funny stories on there. Now, if any of you have a funny, a short, clean story, send it to me. I'm about to run out of them. One that's a knee slapper. And but go down below under this video, and in the comments section, you can type in the short story there, if you will. And so I'll have some to give. The next two videos that I'm going to make that will help beekeepers, some viewers suggested making a video for a basic beginner, very basic. So I'm going to try that, and that will be for somebody that doesn't have a clue where to go, what to do, just the very basics. Now, I don't script my videos, but I made this list right here. I'll forget things. I'm 75 years old. No, I'll be 75 in February. But wife and I was in the living room last night, and all of a sudden she said, "Are you listening to me?" And I thought, boy, that's a strange way to begin a conversation. Oh my. So, alright, then the next video that I'm thinking about making, a viewer suggestion, is just explaining all the terminologies. So I think what I'll get is one of the beekeeping supply houses, and just go through it page by page and comment on the terminologies that they use. And when I do that, I'm sure I'll have my opinion, of course, of what I like and I don't like the frame. The catalog, I mean, it's confusing. My gosh, it's confusing. They ought to have me write the catalog. Now, the last two things I want to tell you is God sent me to my first beehive. I'm going to try to make it short, and I'll tell you how that happened. And then God led me to my wife, my first wife. Well, she's my only wife. And we've been married 53 years. But when I was 10 years old, my aunt in Van Buren, Arkansas had 2 beehives. And I'd go out and stay with her on the weekend. She said she didn't have anybody to rob her honey. I said, "Oh, I'll do it." Man, that just sounds something I would really enjoy. And around the farm, you have everything. And we got some old door screen and put it over my head, a big old coat, some big gloves, and I went in there and robbed that honey, and I didn't have a smoker. Didn't know what a smoker was. And so for the next 12 years, 13 years, man, I back in my mind, I thought, man, I'd like to have a beehive. And a man I worked with in Durham, North Carolina, now our last name is Durham, and we lived in Durham, North Carolina for about 5 years. And I asked him, I said, "How can I get a beehive?" He said, well, when you're out in the country and you see an old man, you stop and ask him where you can get a beehive. And he'll tell you. And I thought, boy, that's very specific. So I was going home for lunch, and I realized I just passed an old man going out to his mailbox. I backed up. I asked him, where can I get a beehive? He said, go back to that last dirt road and go up that hill, and that man will give you a beehive. I thought, my goodness, this is too much of a coincidence. And I was obsessed with bees. I mean, really. And I could not wait till I had 7 beehives, because 2 old men over there told me, said, don't go into your beehive more than once a week. So if I had 7, I could go into 1 beehive every day. And I just highly enjoyed it. Now, on my wife, I was at the house, and this girl I was seeing, I wouldn't call it dating, I was seeing her, Well, she come over to the house, and she brought this friend with her. I thought, my. I've never seen a more beautiful, sweet girl in all my life. The next night, my good friend, there's 4 of us buddies running around, but Jimmy Hobbs and I was riding around. We was cruising. You know how teenagers cruise around. I was telling about this girl that was brought over to my house. I said, I can't ask Jeannie how to contact her. That wouldn't look good. And but man, I've got to somehow or another figure out how I can, contact her. And so we decided to go bowling. And I told Jim, I said, Jim, guess who is bowling in the lane next to us? And it was Shirley, my wife now. So I asked her if we could go get a Coke after we got through bowling, and what happened now? I actually took her to a horse auction in Moffett, Oklahoma, and then the next night I took her to church, and I fell in love with her. I mean, immediately. So, all right, if y'all have any comments or any questions, go down below in the comments section and type it in there, and I reply and answer all questions. Good Lord willing, I won't miss a one. So y'all have a good day. Bye-bye.